Well, hello, Michael here, looking again at Psalms 35, specifically verse 26 through to 28, as we close out looking at the exposition on this great psalm, which is actually subtitled, God is Great. Let's go ahead then and read those three verses. Verse 26. Let them be ashamed and brought to confusion, together that rejoice at mine hurt. Let them be clothed with shame and dishonour that magnify themselves against me. Verse 27. Let them shout for joy and be glad that favour my righteous cause. Yea, let them say continually, Let the Lord be magnified, which hath pleasure in the prosperity of his servant. And my tongue shall speak of thy righteousness, and of thy praise all the day long. And so we turn to the treasury of David to look at the exposition. Verse 26. Here is the eternal result of all the laborious and crafty devices of the Lord's enemies. God will make little of them, though they magnified themselves. He will shame them for shaming his people, bring them to confusion for making confusion, pull off their fine apparel and give them a beggarly suit of dishonour, and turn all their rejoicing into weeping and wailing and gnashing of teeth. Truly the saints can afford to wait. Verse 27. Let them shout for joy and be glad that favour my righteous cause. Even those who could not render him active aid, but in their hearts favoured him. David would have the Lord reward most abundantly. Men of tender heart set great store by the good wishes and prayers of the Lord's people. Jesus also prizes those whose hearts are with his cause. The day is coming when shouts of victory shall be raised by all who are in Christ's side. For the battle will turn, and the foes of truth shall be routed. Yea, let them say continually, Let the Lord be magnified. He would have their gladness contributory to the divine glory. They are not to shout to David's praise, but for the honor of Jehovah. Such acclamations may fitly be continued throughout time and eternity, which has pleasure in the prosperity of his servant. They recognized David as the Lord's servant, and saw with pleasure the Lord's favor to him. We can have no nobler title than servant of God, and no greater reward than for our Master to delight in our prosperity. What true prosperity may be, we are not always best able to judge. We must leave that in Jesus' hand. He will not fail to rule all things for our highest good. For by his saints it stands confessed that what he does is always best. Verse 28. Unceasing praise is here vowed to the just and gracious God. From morning till evening the grateful tongue would talk and sing and glorify the Lord. Oh, for such a resolve carried out by us all. Sweet, a psalm declaring, Great is our God. Trust you enjoyed all that beautiful meditation on this great psalm. Michael here declaring yet again, Jesus is Lord. Until next time, be blessed.